I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Okay, just a minute.
Please start, sir.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I am Sudhakar Pandagre from Center for Entrepreneurship Development, Madhya Pradesh. And it is again the Department of MSME, Government of Madhya Pradesh. And I am heading the Medicinal and Aromatic Plants Division. So now we are going to discuss about the cultivation and value addition of Sarpagandha. The main contents of our discussion is introduction, classification, names in various states or local languages, then medicinal properties and uses of the Sarpagandha, as well the varieties, climate, soil and land, propagation, sowing methods, fertilizers, irrigations, and interculture and weeding, plant protection practices, and harvesting, yield, post-harvest management, which is the important part of the cultivation, and obviously last economics. Then we will do our discussion about the same. The introduction is that Raulfia is a native herb of Southeast Asia, which are widely, you can say, exist in Indonesia, Malaysia, Bangladesh, as well as Sri Lanka and India also. Especially in India, it is widely growing in Himachal, Uttar Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Eastern Bihar, Jharkhand, Northern Bengal, Assam, Odisha, Andhra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Goa, and partially in Kerala. It is perennial herb and erect under, you can say, widely spread in the jungle of Madhya Pradesh especially, and its height is from 6 inch to 3 feet. Leaves are simple and 7.5 to 10 centimeter in long, and 3.5 to 5 centimeter in broad. Root is prominent, tuberous, definitely. You can say it taproot also. Usually branched, 0.5 to 2.6 centimeter in diameter, goes in the deep soil up to 40 to 60 centimeter. And roots are mainly collected from the forest. But nowadays, after the awareness within the farmer society, it has been cultivated by our progressive farmers also, and it is also our main concept of this meeting. The classification of the Sarpagandha is mainly kingdom Plantae, division Magnolophyta, class Magnolopsida, order Gentials, family Apocynaceae, genus Rolfia, obviously species Serpentina. There is so many names of this herb. So in English you can read and see also Raulfia serpentina, Sanskrit Sarpagandha Chandramara, Hindi Chandrabhaga, Dhaval Rasna, Dhaval Varua, Patal Garud also. In Bengali, Chandranakuli, Sugannakuli, Chandranobel, and Ami Patia also. In Marathi, Adkai, Sapasanda, Chota Chand. In the Gujarati, Amarpodi, Amalpadi, and Normal. Tamil, Karpakata, Kobanna, Mitpadi, Sivalamalpodi, and Sarpangi. In the Malayalam, Chavan Amalpodi, Tullunni, and Amalpori also. Telugu, Patla Garud, Patalgani, Patlagandhi. In Kannada, Sarpagandha, Chandrika, and Surat Nadi. This is the names of this herb. Medicinal properties and uses is the more important part of the discussion. So Raulfia root or serpentine root is one of the most important crude drugs used in modern medicine. The root bark, which constitute 40 to 60% of the whole root, and it rich in alkaloid known for their efficiency in reducing high blood pressure and as sedative or you can say tranquilizing agent. According to Ayurveda, the fresh root emit a characteristic acrid, or you can say acrid aroma, and are very bitter in taste. The root possesses high alkaloid concentration. That's why it is the more important plant in the world of Ayurveda and allopathy also. So Rasparin in the compound, active principle used for hypertension as a life-saving drug in allopathic system of medicine. It is also used in the treatment of various central nervous system disorders associated with the insanity, insomnia, and epilepsy, etc. There is 4 or 5 main varieties of these herb. The Raulfia local varieties are widely collected from local forest areas, but Raulfia densiflora is found in northern India. Raulfia macrantha is in Malabar coastal area, and Raulfia tetraphylla is also found in the rest jungles of India. Especially, Raulfia serpentina is also found widely in many states of India. It is the main source of the phytochemicals rasparin. That's why it has been become the high value crop in Indian medicinal plants. In this series, the Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya Jabalpur, which are situated in Madhya Pradesh, has developed one improved variety, which are RS1. Thus, seed viability remains up to 50 to 60% after 7 months of storage and yield about 2.5 ton dry roots per hectare. It is only variety in India which are giving this output. In this variety, the alkaloid contents has been found 1.64 to 2.94% at 18 months growth. If the farmers are harvest its seed before 18 months, so there is only they can get seeds which are we are going to discuss in further slides. So what is the climatic conditions are suitable for this crop? It is grows in a wide range of climatic conditions, but flourishes well under hot humid tropic climates in open and partially shade. That's why it's partially called a shade loving plants also. So elevation of 1300 meter, having a temperature range 10 to 45, especially 45 degrees centigrade reaches in our state, in my state especially, and annually rainfall of 2500 millimeter are suitable to this species. It is just indicating, or you can say indicators, but it is not compulsion to grow within 2500 millimeter rainfall. It's very little bit slow or high also. There is no problem. Good yield is obtained in areas less prone to forest and having less severe winter. It is the main situation for this variety. Hottest area like Gujarat and Rajasthan states are not suitable for this crop because the uh, temperature. What kind of soil and land is suitable for this crop? The plant prefers soil with plenty of humus and rich in nitrogenous and organic matter with good drainage. Just a minute. Uh, you can say the plant prefers soil with plenty of humus and rich in nitrogenous and organic matter with good drainage. Alkaline soil are not suitable for the commercial cultivation. So just a minute. Alkaline soil are not suitable for the commercial cultivation as we discussed earlier. The sandy loam and medium black cotton soil rich in organic matter with 6 to 8 and good drainage facility are suitable. Around the Bhopal, in the Sihor district, mainly the farmers are doing this crop in the medium black cotton soil. The land is plowed deep in May and left for weathering. You can left the or you can plow your land with April also. But after pre-monsoon showers, FYM is added, followed by second plowing and two cross harrowing to break the clouds. Plots. So it is the just a indicative practice, but nowadays farmer is more than aware about us. They do the practice the or you can say adopt the so many other methods for the break the clots. The land is finally dressed by planking and beds are laid out. Nursery should be raised in a partially shaded area with adequate irrigation facility. It is the main requirement for the nursery. Each bed should be about 1.5 meter wide, 150 to 20 millimeter high, and of convenient length. Then it may be very just in our state, the farmers are raise the bed after the plantation of the crop. But usually in the practice in India, the beds should be raised before the plantation, or you can say transplantation, or you can say sowing. Beds with shallow furrow, 80 to 100 millimeter apart are prepared in April and irrigated as I told before. The propagation, there is so many methods. First of all, seed propagation we are going to discuss. About 5 to 7 kg seeds are required for sowing 1 hectare area. Fresh seeds are preferred for sowing as their viability less for only 6 months. I have already shown in my field in my farm 8 to 10 months old are before harvested seeds. So it is well cultivated, but propagation rate, or you can say germination rate, will be slow. So it has been observed that the seed stored for more than a year are difficult to germinate. And it is my personal opinion. No, nobody should take the seed for purchase the seed for cultivation more than 6 months old. Therefore, it is essential that seeds collections between September to December should be used for planting in the following season. It is the main point. Seeds are treated with Thyram 2 to 3 gram per kg seed. After soaking in water for 24 hours and shown from the end of April to first week of May. The soaking in water for 24 hours, it is more required because the cell, hard cell of the seed is the main reason behind that. These are covered within a mixture of FYM and soil. This is the combination. And irrigated daily germination and complete in 30 to 35 days also. The germination rate varies from 10 to 50%. It's depend upon the caretaking of it. The in this series, the next method of the propagation is by root cutting. Root cutting 30 to 50 long and not exceed 1 to 5 mm diameter are planted in June to July and are covered completely with the soil laying only 10 millimeter above the surface. It is just indicating, but it is not compulsory to 10 mm. 8 to 15 mm soil surface also accepted. The cutting sprout within 3 weeks of there is a good moisture. The success rate of 50 to 80% and around 100 kg of roots cutting are required to plant 1 hectare areas. So the third method of propagation is by stem cutting. Stem cutting 150 to 20 millimeter long with 3-4 nodes are planted in the nursery in June and kept moist until they sprout. It is 3 or 4 nodes are not compulsory, but it is ideal situation. So farmers should aware about the cutting treated with indole acetic acid, which are growth germinating agent 30 ppm. Initiate root in 15 days. The success rate obtained in this stem cutting is about 65%. About 65%. And one more method of the propagation is the Sarpagandha is by root stump. In case of root stumps, approximately 50 millimeter roots with a portion of stem above the collar are planted in May, June in irrigated field. 50, I am again telling you guys that 50, which is the what I am telling you the data 50, 40, 95, 90. It is just indicating indicators. It may be differ in the climatic condition, the types of soils, and the temperature of this area. So next, though around 90 to 95% of success is obtained in this method, only one plant can be raised from a single stem. It is more than sufficient because 90 to 95% success rate is more than sufficient. Seedling 40 to 50 days old bearing 4 to 6 leaves. Again, it is maybe 5 or maybe 7, maybe 3. There is no problem. Maybe 2, there is no problem. Are ready to transplantation in the first week of July, because in the July there were moisture may be ideal. These seedlings are uprooted and treated with avastin 0.1% or 30 minutes, and then transplanted at a distance of 450 to 300 in the main field. It is just again indicative. This is the following by the light irrigation. Around 10 to 15% of the seedlings are retained for gap filling 10 to 15 days after planting, because so many saplings are not get survive. That's why. Sowing, the next step is transplanting the nursery grown seedling 40-50 days old, which is again 4 to 6 leaves, 10 to 12 centimeter tall, necked root in poly bags. Two methods are there. Farmers can choose what they want. Are planted at spacing of 30 by 30 centimeter is optimum. Seedlings are carefully dug out and the taproot is cut. They are then dipped in a 0.1% solution of fungicides before planting to protect them against the soil-borne fungus causing dumping of disease. As you are already aware, each crop are suffering from 3 types of disease: soil-borne disease, seed-borne disease, and airborne disease. So Sarpagandha takes a long duration, 18 months onward, as it is a slow growing crop particularly in the initial stage, but after then it's take the speed to grow, because the root are already well settled in the soil, and if the soil is porous, then there is no problem. The length and growth of the plants will be so more than the normal growth. About 80,000 to 1 lakh numbers of seedlings are required per hectare as a sole crop. Sorry. Now, what is the rate of fertilizer and how can we apply it? Generally, organic cultivation is practiced because it is comes under the medicinal crop, and medicines means our health, related to our health. So before sowing, 10 to 15 tons of farmyard manure per hectare is used at the time of plowing. In the nursery, FIM 1/3 of recommended dose along with 2/3 of soil mixed with 10% BSC powder at the rate of 20 kg per hectare is required. Again, it is, I am saying you, it is again just a guidance, not it is properly used each and everywhere in the in our different state. You can consult your local Gram Sevak Adhikari. So they were observe and advise you properly. 30 kg nitrogen and 30 kg is phosphorus and potash per hectare are required. At the time of planting, 1/3 of nitrogen and the entire dose of phosphorus and potash are applied for 50 mm. It means 45 centimeter away from the rows, and 70 to 100 millimeter, or you can say 10 centimeter in deep. Because why? Because the roots are spread out in this dia. 50 days after planting, 2/3 nitrogen is applied, and the remaining nitrogen is top dressed in the next rainy season. Meanwhile, you just apply the water within every 15 days. And again, it depends upon the temperature, soil condition, and soil texture also. The farmers can decide uh, the conditions of their areas. Then irrigation nearby, as I told you, nearby 15 to 16 irrigations are required. Irrigation is required twice a month during hot dry season and once a month in a winter season. Sarpagandha being a long duration crop and slow in growth. This is the two different and important factor. So in the initial stage can intercrop. Vegetables like brinjal, cabbage, okra, and soybean may be planted in kharif. It uh, it is improved your income. Now we are going to discuss about interculture and weeding. So first we can see weeding. 2 weedings in the first year and 1 weeding in the second year, followed by 1 hoeing usually at the beginning of the growing season are required. But it is, as I told, first year 2 weedings is not sufficient, but usually 2 can be done. It's depend upon the type of soil. If soil is black cotton soil, so 3 or 4 weedings is required. So flowers appearance in very young plant should be nibbed to promote root growth. Again, it is depends upon the interest of the farmer. What they want, seed, they want to sell the seed. Yeah, they want to cultivate the seed, or they want to cultivate the roots. Defloration, if they want to get the root or cultivate the roots. Flowering and fruiting starts from 6 months onward after transplanting, which is irrelevant unless there is a need to collect sufficient seed for sale or for mass multiplication. If the plant is allowed to flower and bear fruits, these marked. Secondly, depressed both shoot and root growth because the significant amount of photosynthesis is utilized for the production of flowers and fruits by the plant. It is the natural phenomena. Therefore, defloration is recommended for better root growth and yield. For seed collection and area may earmarked. Again, how can we protect the plant? First, pest control. The major pests are appearing on this crop are moth, grab, black bug, and weevils. Grab can control by mixing BSC powder 10% with the soil at the time of land preparation. And whereas caterpillar, black bug, and weevils can be managed by spray 10 gram per 10 liter of water, and you can change this medicines with the you can say amrit pani. Disease like leaf spot, anthracnose, and dieback are known to cause damage to this crop. The leaf spot and dieback can be controlled by spraying 0.2% diethen Z78 or DM45 in early June before monsoon, and repeat the spray at monthly interval until November, because the rainy seasons are more suitable for the pests to grow on the plant and damage to the plant. Anthracnose can be controlled by spraying Blitox 50 WP at 40 gram in 10 liter of water. It is recommended by the by our agriculturist. So now we are insect pests. Root knots appear as galls caused by nematode, causes stunted growth, and apiolation and decreased in the leaf size are symptoms in the aerial portion. And we all are aware, if size is decreased of the leaf, so plant growth will be affected. And then when plant growth is affected, so yield of the root also related to that. So application of 25 kg of 3 gram carbofuran or 20 of 10 gram phosphate granules per hectare will be controlled them. Target may be intercropped as trap crop against nematode. So farmers can intercrop the marigold. So it is the mainly, or you can say very useful for the control the pests. In our Bhopal district and Sior district, so farmers are doing this practice. So it is again double income and zero expenditure. So paralyzed caterpillar cause appreciable damage to the leaf. Some other caterpillars roll the leaf and feed on the green matter of tendrils. Leaves cause defoliation. So be aware about it. And it is my personal suggestion. The farmers should intercrop the marigold with the Sarpagandha crops. They will get result. They can be controlled by spraying 0.2% Roger also. It is the optional spray. So some anomala things about 2 centimeter below the hypocotyle, resulting in their drying up. To control the attack of grubs, mix phosphate granules with the soil at the time of nursery preparation. So it is the pest control. Now harvesting, we are going to discuss about harvesting. So first of all, collection of seed. For collection of seed, plants in a small portion of plantation are allowed to flower and bear fruits. The fruits starts maturing from middle of July and continue till February. It means 6 to 8 months. Mature seed bear purplish black flashy covering, as you know, or you can say black also. Since all the seed do not mature at the time, these are picked periodically, otherwise ripe seeds drop off. The farmers should make the rotation for the collection of the seed, so that they can get more better result. After the collection, flashy covering should be removed by washing the seed in water. After washing, the seeds are dried in shade and are stored in airtight container. Next, harvesting root harvesting. So the markable root are generally collected 2-3 years after plantation, preferably after 30 minutes of planting. सर मैंने आपको मेल किया, थोड़ा देख लेंगे सर लिंक. अच्छा ठीक. When transplanting, just a minute. When transplanting is done during June-July harvesting period, with the shedding of leaves during early autumn, it is the more important. Then at this stage, root contains maximum concentration of total alkaloids. During harvest, the roots may be found to go up to 40 centimeter deep in the soil. It is the main point of the cultivation. So next, during root harvesting, the thin roots are also collected, because each and every part of the root is valuable for us in the market, and they are all, each part of the root is contain the alkaloids, which is the medicinal property. Care should be taken to keep the root bark intact, as the bark constitute 40 to 56% of the whole root, and has a higher alkaloid content, so that farmer should handle the roots very carefully. In general, during winter months, plants remain dormant. It is point to be noted. It is considered ideal for harvesting. Application of light irrigation, if possible, will make digging easier. It is the common sense. Each and every rooting plants are required in this practice. After digging, the roots are cleaned, washed, and cut into 12 to 15 centimeter pieces for during and storage. It is again not 12 to 15 centimeter. It is not consist. It may be about 10 to between the about 10 to 15 or 20 centimeter. It is depends the storage capacity and capability of the farmer, and suitability of the farmers. The dry root possesses up to 10 to 12% moisture. The dried root are stored in polythene lined gunny bags in cool, dry place to protect them from mold. It is more important, because infection may be caused. Now, yield of the crop. Though Rauwolfia can be propagated by various methods, maximum yield of root is obtained when the propagation is done by seed, as we seen earlier. That varies from 0.1 to 0.4 kg per plant. It is just indicator. It is not confirm or constant. So next, the average yield of Rauwolfia dry root is approximately 2000 to 2.500 kg per hectare under average management when harvested at 30 months. Then what can the farmer do after harvesting? They do the drying, storage also, but we are going to discuss about drying. The roots are cleaned, washed, and dried in shade till the moisture content reduced to about 8%. As the outer skin content about 80% of the total alkaloid, the skin should not be damaged while cleaning and cleaning the roots. It is the again farmers should take care of it. Brown to black colored seed which appears from August to December are collected and soaked in water for 15 to 20 hours and rubbed with hands to remove seed coat. The seed are washed thrice and dried. It is the normal practice. Dried seed are stored in moisture-proof place for next sowing. The weight of 100 seeds is about 3.5 to 4 gram. Just
Sir,
it is information.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. We
Yeah,
have
welcome.
completed 40 minutes, sir. If you can quickly finish it, I'll take up the questions from the participants.
Okay, madam. I'll try. The main part of the presentation is economics of the Sarpagandha. So Sarpagandha plant 1 acre. Now we are going to discuss in the acre 2000 plants and 10 rupees per plant. It's totally 2 lakhs of expenditure for 1 acre, including plants, transportation, supervision and consultancy are also including in this cost. Per acre fertilizer for 1 year about 20,000. Per acre irrigation expenditure for of rupees 15,000 and land development 10,000, labor in plantation 15,000. Total expenditure around 2,60,000. And we are going to discuss about income. About 100 kg seed within the first year of plantation. In total 2 years income 200 kg seeds. At the rate of 3,000 rupees per kg, it is an average rate of the seed. If farmers can get the buyback guarantee also, it's become 6 lakhs. 1,000 kg dried roots within the second year of plantation, and at the rate of minimum 900 rupees per kg in the buyback. So 9 lakh rupees income may be obtained. 2 years total income totally 15 lakhs and expenditure 2.6 lakhs. So net profit will be about 12 lakhs in acre. So it is the economics. Then we are going to take any questions, participants which are interested.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for a detailed presentation. I'll take up the questions from the participants. In the meantime, please stop sharing the screen, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. The first question is, other than Sarpagandha, what other medicinal plants you will recommend for growers?
There is so many medicinal plants are kisan farmers can be grow, like Avla, Ashwagandha, Bel, Coleus, Gudmar, Kalme, Safed Musli, Sarpagandha, Shatawar and Tulsi. In this concern, I want to show you this book which are drafted, or you can say written by me for the government of Madhya Pradesh, Udyaniki Vibhag, Department of Horticulture. In this book, I have written about 20 medicinal plants. I want to tell you आंवला, अश्वगंधा, बेल, कोलियस, कालमेघ, सफेद मूसली, सर्पगंधा, शतावर, गूगल, ईशबगोल, स्टीविया, चंद्रसूर, कलिहारी, सनाय, एलोवेरा, तुलसी, मेंथा, लेमन ग्रास, गुड़मार and गिलोय. So it is also available for the farmers.
Okay.
And it's also, again, it is depends on the soil texture and climatic conditions. It is the plants will be vary about the interest of farmers and climatic conditions also. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take up the next question, sir. What does medicinal and aromatic plants division at CEDMAP do?
As earlier I told you, lemongrass, citronella, pomarosa, jamarosa, and you can say again Google, Kalihari, and so many plants we are going to advise to our farmers especially in Madhya Pradesh. So many farmers are growing different medicinal plants and aromatic plants. It depends upon on the types of soil and climatic conditions of the farmers.
Okay, I'll take up the next question, sir. Is the service of CEDMAP only for Madhya Pradesh farmers?
No, it is open for all. Not only in Madhya Pradesh, not only in India, all around the globe.
Okay, okay.
And we are already conducting this type of program for all types of farmers.
Okay, okay. I'll take up the next question, sir. Please tell us about your education and career background.
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. I am MSc Botany, MPhil, and pursuing the PhD in the cultivation practices, types of cultivations, good agricultural practices in Madhya Pradesh in concern of medicinal plants. From the Atal Bihari Hindi Vishwavidyalaya, Bhopal, which is the only single university in India which are conducting these type of programs in Hindi medium.
Okay, okay. That's very nice to hear, sir.
And currently, I am doing my job in CEDMAP, Center for Entrepreneurship Development of Madhya Pradesh. I am heading Medicinal and Aromatic Plants Division as and training faculty also. We have so many senior faculty in our institutions which are able to advise to our entrepreneurs in different fields of livelihood.
Okay, I'll take up the next question, sir.
Yeah.
Today in India, where are the most successful Sarpagandha farmers?
Well, I have already told you in the middle and eastern India, it is the more favorable conditions for the Sarpagandha, and especially Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Jharkhand, Uttaranchal, and Eastern Bihar. Then secondly, Andhra and Karnataka and partially Kerala also.
Okay. Let me check if we have any further questions. There are no further questions, sir. Thank you very much. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we would like to thank the speaker, Mr. Sudhakar Pandagre, for the talk and for answering the questions. I like to also thank the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Okay, thank you very much for
You're welcome, sir. You're
give
welcome.
me this golden opportunity to interact with you and your participants.
Okay.
So thank you very much from me and my organizations.
Okay. There is a message from Mr. Ravikant Mishra, sir. He has a message saying, very good information. Please provide your mobile number for future purpose. I think he's your contact, right, sir?
It is if it is possible. So I request to my sir. He is my senior faculty, Mr. Ravikant Mishra. Sir, if you are
sir, I will share it to him in Zoom, sir. Okay, we have shared your contact details to our members. He's invited from your side. I will share it to him in the chat box. Okay.
I want to interact with Mr. Ravikant Mishra, sir, to you. So I am requesting Mr. Ravikant Mishra, sir, to talk with the Shanmugha madam.
Okay. Okay. We will get in touch with him, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I'll end this meeting. Okay. Thank you.